Very cool. And at one point you said you had 400 employees across 5 states. Very
Yeah.
cool. How did you train those guys? Did you have to fly out to each one of the areas and train them?
No,
Or did you bring them
you
to
know,
you?
one of the things that I leaned in that really just helped me tremendously is when you understand what your core values are and how you talk about your core values when you onboard a new hire. Our core values at Absolute Wireless was I care, because that's how you say I care in Nashville, Tennessee, because we got a little Southern twang.
Yep.
So I care. But it had a purpose, and every single letter meant something, like integrity, care about the customer. And caring about the customer means when a customer walks into a store, I stand and greet them, give them solid eye contact, let them know that I care about them.
Right.
Then accountability was simple. Everyone is measurable. If I hold you accountable, Harlan, and you make more money, are you going to be upset with me?
No.
I hope not, because I'm here to help you.
Exactly.
Being adaptable. That was one of our core values. Things change. You got to be ready for it. Respect. I look you in the eye. I do what I say I'm going to do. I'm on time. Last but not least was excite. And excitement. I only hired excitable people.
Nice.
And if you were boring, this isn't the place to be boring, because boring will cost your bank account a lot of money.
Absolutely. And I try to talk to my clients about that your core values, if you can set up your core values and teach everybody, these are what the core values are, and make sure that they understand them and follow them. When we make all of our decisions based on our core values. If you don't teach those core values to your employees, who knows what they're using to make their decisions, right?
Yeah, because you as a leader are not with them side by side, making those tough decisions. I mean, they're alone with a client, and they're faced with an obstacle. Maybe it's a temptation to be a little dishonest about what you offer, or maybe it's an opportunity to not be forthcoming, Right. But if your company, it's not just about core values, it's the language, everything that we would do in the company. So when you got onboarded, we talked about scenarios for each core value. Cool. When we get on calls, I would call you out and I say, Harlan, all right, you get this meeting started, you got to tell us the core values, and you have to know it.
Yeah.
If there was a mistake that happened in a store, let's say someone was tardy a lot. Well, that was a respect issue, because if you're late, you got other teammates that are trying to cover a store by themselves. Yeah. Well, that's pretty disrespectful to be late. Yeah. And so, every issue that happens in an organization, you can almost always attribute it to some kind of lapse in core value alignment.